Hello, everyone. Welcome to Briefcase Joe's YouTube channel for the Super Bowl preview show. This game's only about 2 hours and 15 minutes away, so just get right to the heart of it. I think it's going to be a very close game. Patriots favored by 4.5. That spread has been dropping all week, and I think if you look at it, it makes sense for it to be a much lower spread than it started out, being close to 6.5 points. Eagles definitely have more balance and some more talent at a lot of different critical positions. One thing to also keep in mind is the Patriots have always had very close and fairly low-scoring Super Bowls. So I would certainly expect this to be the same. Patriots have never scored in the first quarter of the Super Bowl. So I also think that there'll be probably a low-scoring first half in this game. I think so. Everybody's talking about what are the keys. I think for the Patriots on offense, a very important person will be Rob Gronkowski. Not that that's a momentous prediction, but for in one way a much different thing than people would normally expect, and that is his blocking. As you know, one of the strengths of the Eagles is a very deep as well as talented and quick defensive line, especially on the ends, and of course with Fletcher Cox in the middle. So they get pressure up the middle of Fletcher Cox, and they have a deep defensive line with both their starters Brandon Graham and Vin Curry, but then they can rotate with the rookie Barnett as well as the veteran Chris Long. So unlike the way the Falcons really ran out of gas at the end of the game last year, don't expect that with the Eagles, and therefore I think it makes puts a big emphasis on whether the Pats are going to be able to adjust their schemes to protect Brady, because everybody knows that sort of the recipe for beating the Patriots is to put a lot of pressure on Brady. And so to the extent that Gronkowski can stay in and block along with Devlin, or keeping the backs in the backfield to pick up not the blitz, because there's likely to be less blitzing from the Jim Schwartz defense with this kind of speed on the outside, but just picking up any pressure that's coming through. So that's a big thing. And then also Gronkowski, of course, still a big passing threat, and even more so today because of the probably the weak point in the Philly defense is the linebacking core. They do have LII back, but Hicks has been out, and it's not really the strength of their team over the middle. So Kendricks is fast, but Gronk is actually good matchup for him against the Philly linebackers. And there is some weakness. Brady can exploit the back secondary of the Eagles if he has time. So that's going to be established, I think, in the first half as to whether Brady will have time. So that's, I think, key thing to watch in the game. I don't expect the Pats to be doing a lot of running, which a lot of people think that might be the key, but I really don't think that running between the tackles is going to be a real big part of the game plan. I think it'll be a lot of short passes, a lot of quick hitters, and of course this is where they really are going to miss Julian Edelman more than any game this year. On the other side of the ball, the Eagles have a very potent run game. Pats are very vulnerable up the middle with the run. Roberts is not, he guesses too much and misses a lot of tackles because he's out of position. Van Noy's not your traditional kind of thumping middle linebacker. So here, Pats are also going to really miss Hightower, where they've been able to get by without him for the year up to this point. But I think that could be a real vulnerability. I think the Pats secondary can match up pretty well with Jeffrey and Smith and Aguilar, but run game I think will be important, especially with Ajayi. And then the big question mark is what Nick Foles is going to do, what kind of performance he'll put up. Will it be anything close to what he did in the NFC Championship game, or will it be more like his last couple games of the regular season, in which case That was not very impressive, and Eagles would not have much of a chance. However, I think he'll do well. The run pass option, they got that down. You always say that Belichick takes away your biggest weapon, and here it might not be really a player per se, but just that run pass option. And he and Patricia have probably been working the last 2 weeks trying to figure out how to stop that. So I think that probably is the key to the game on when the Pats are on defense. And so really, when it comes right down to it, I think the real keys to the game will be Eagles' running game. If they can control the clock, keep Brady off the field, go down, get a couple touchdowns instead of field goals, and then I think it'll just come down to the old football adage of not defense wins championships, but special teams and turnovers will win championships today. So my final prediction would be a low-scoring game, fairly low-scoring game, probably 23-20. Which team is going to win? I think it could be either one. Probably have to go with the Patriots, 23-20. So enjoy the game. Thanks for watching. Bye.